can't believe that they've got like 20 lines to read, and it's taking them 13 takes to get this far. So we're going to try it again. This is take number 14, NBHS Mini Reunion 2017. Go.
Yeah, I think so. Jeez.
Ed, is this microphone on?
Yes.
Okay.
That I know.
Okay.
That part we know.
Okay.
Let's see if we can get through this.
5, 4, 3.
Hi, I'm Sue Bellotti Silva.
Hi, and I'm Joyce Jordan Lopes, and Sue and I have been friends since 4th grade. We're here to welcome you to a new video idea to bring out our latest class reunion right into your home.
One of our classmates, Ed Kamara, works in video production, and we're taking him up on the idea of filming our mini reunions in a way you could all enjoy for free on a YouTube channel called NBHS 63.
The video was done on August 26th in a place that was arranged by another one of our classmates. If you have not been back to New Bedford in a while, it's the same location where Thad's Steakhouse was.
Lots of things in New Bedford have changed. Even the building behind us is now the administration building for the school department, and our homerooms and our offices for special ed, media relations, and a bunch of things we never even thought of.
We want you to check back on this post from time to time to see new videos, trivia, and still shots that will bring back a flood of memories.
And remember, the 55th reunion is already being planned for the summer of 2018. The date and the time and new itinerary will appear here over the winter. So thanks for watching, and make us one of your favorites. Let's show our kids and grandkids we can still have fun with our classmates.
Feel free to leave a comment below.
Okay, my name is Ronnie Merkman, and I'm from the class of 1963. This is the old New Bedford High School on Court Street that the young men, that's just young children, used to go into every morning for 4 years. I'm a graduate of New Bedford High School from 1963. And then after that, I went into the Marine Corps for 3 years. And after that, I got out after 3 years. I went into U.S. Postal Service for 37 years. And then after that, along the same time, I went in Shaw's on Kings Highway. So I did that for 11 years. I retired from both of the services, and I live out there in East Freetown here, Mass. now, with my wife, which she's recently passed, and my 3 children, and my 5 grandchildren. So I've been most fortunate on that part there. That's all I have to say right now, because Ed got me conned into this situation here pertaining to going around for different people from my graduating class so they can say a few words of their past experiences when they got into high school. So Ed Kamara, he called me into this, and hopefully everybody enjoys the video that he had performed within the last couple of months. God bless.
You are a natural.
You think so?
You've got another reputation, another career ahead of you.
I don't know if it went through or not. I didn't know exactly what to say, Eddie, so I just...
You said exactly the right words.
Okay.
And you didn't even stumble on them.
Okay.
You didn't go...
Yeah, but once I start, that's it. I can go on and on and on.
I know.
And my daughter's worse than I am.
Anyway.
We were in 4th grade together at the old Cedar Grove
Street School, and we stayed friends forever.
and we were school teachers.
That's right, and we both taught in New Bedford, and we both retired in New Bedford, and we did together. And we both last.
And she taught me English because I was born in Portugal, and she was my teacher.
And they paired us up together, and we're still paired together. So,
Yes.
that's right. Thank you.
My name is John Golder, otherwise known as Joshua Slasher. This is my best friend Jimmy Donovan, who graduated with us. But if it wasn't for him, I probably would have never graduated. But if I did, I probably would have got a higher mark because he always got lower grades than me. But besides that, I want to thank all the teachers for helping me get through all of this mess. And all I have to say is,
Give him the mic.
You want it to be? Yeah.
No, I have nothing to say.
this is like the chef of the future. I want to talk about...
Hello, everybody. Richard Leary here, class of 1963. Graduated, went to Northeastern University, co-op student, worked at Woods Hole Oceanographic and Draper Labs up at MIT. After graduation, worked there for a couple of years. Then tuned in, turned out, and dropped out. Tune in, turn on, drop out, became a hippie, went to Woodstock, had a motorcycle, had a hell of a time, and didn't work for about 8 years. And then I dropped back in and found myself working for 32 years at the Naval Undersea Warfare Center in Newport. And along the way, I got married. I've got a kid. I've got 4 stepchildren. I got a bunch of grandchildren. And retired, play a lot of tennis, take a lot of online courses, and that's what I do. And that's my kind of like part of my story.
Hi, I'm Don Boudreau, class of 1963, New Bedford High School. And since I left the high school, I did several jobs. I worked down in Hemingway Transportation for a while, Service News for a while. Then I went into the State Police. I retired in 1987, 88. And I traveled back and forth to Florida. I spent most of my year in Florida and 4 months up here in National Boulevard Place where this event is being held today. And that's about it. Having a good life, enjoying. Nice to be here.
Hi, my name is Terry Gomes, here with the class of 1963, my fellow classmates, having a great time. Unfortunately, I came with Ronnie Merkman, and I'll let him talk about himself later. This will only take about 10 seconds. But in terms of my background, I've been in education all my life. Too many years of my professional life. Actually, I retired about 5 years ago. Everything ranging from high school teaching to college administration. But enough of that. I've had a wonderful life. I have 3 daughters, all of whom are married, and I have 7. Well, getting ready to have my 7th grandchild. My youngest daughter's going to have a baby in a couple of months. And as you can see behind me, the guy behind me is someone that you need not pay a whole lot of attention to. And everybody in the city knows Ronnie Merkman. And as everybody here also knows, my classmates, I would probably have gotten here a lot sooner had it not been for Ronnie, who's been like an albatross around my neck for a good many years. But, well, on a serious note, because he's making all kinds of signs at me right now. He really is a good guy. And I'm just fortunate enough to be here and enjoy this time today with all of my classmates. They're a wonderful group of people. Love them all. God bless. Thank you.
Hand him the mic.
I can stand up if you want to go back. No.
Yeah, you probably have to edit a lot of that, but keep a lot of it in about him.
I'm not editing a thing of that.
Oh, okay.
Are we rolling?
My wife sees he'll have right in next to my wife. Uh-oh. You have to edit that in.
John Drucker, and I'm living in New Zealand for the past 26 years. After I retired from my Navy career, I retired as a commander and was living in Hawaii, where I had met a New Zealand lady, and we got married, had 2 girls born in Hawaii before I retired, and then because of various business opportunities, went down to New Zealand. And I have 2 wonderful daughters, 33, 31, 2 lovely granddaughters, 7 and 10 months old, and been very fortunate to have a good life thanks to a good Navy pension. And I thoroughly enjoy coming back to New Bedford every year now that I'm retired to catch up with good friends like Terry and Crazy Ronnie and several others. But I also want to just say it's, I think, a fantastic thing that Sue and Joyce put together every year. And one of the reasons I like to make the long journey is not just to see other friends, but primarily to say thank you to them for all the work they do in putting this great event on. And it's great to see all of you, too. Thank you.
Hi, people. This is me, John H. Bowden. What else can I say? What? No. No, I was never on one of those video things. No, I am the locker boy. I hid in my locker for 3 years and got a diploma for it. And today, I'm back again haunting all my fellow How do they call them?
Classmates.
Classmates. That's
Yeah.
it. Hey, my
Yeah.
age, I can't remember everything. What do you want? You know. And I'm still a loudmouth, and I'll always be a loudmouth, no matter
No
what.
problem
changes.
with that, brother.
Look forward to seeing everybody next year. The end.
Amen.
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 Don McQuilkin. Live in Chicago part of the year. Live in Westlake, Texas part of the year. Sometimes we live in downtown Chicago. Sometimes we live in the suburbs. But I wouldn't miss this event for anything in the world. We came yesterday from Chicago, and we're leaving at about 9 o'clock tonight. It's the only reason I'm here in Bedford, because this thing is absolutely worthwhile. You know why? Because we don't all have a lot of time left. But we should make the most of the time we have. So I enjoy this. I enjoy Joyce and Sue, who were kind enough to put this thing together for us. And if they didn't, well, hell, we wouldn't be doing anything. We'd all be sitting around like old farts, particularly the guys, because they don't know how to fend for themselves if they don't have a woman around anyway. So in our case, our surrogate will be Joyce and Sue, who make this happen every year. And by the way, this is going to happen again next year, which will be the 55th anniversary of the class of 60.
We can
What?
say that.
1963, great class. We had some wonderful sports teams. And let me see if I remember correctly, the Red Sox didn't win the series then, or in 64, or...
Yankees.
What?
What?
We have a Yankees fan in our midst?
What?
I don't, yeah, talk to me about Mr. Judge and what he's not doing these days. Well, anyways, but I've certainly said enough. But may I come back after? Great, thank you very much.
Hi, my name's Jim Evangelo. I've been harassed by Ronnie Merkman, which has been a consistency throughout our years of knowing each other. So I wish everyone well in the class of 63. Hope to see you all next year.
Praise God. That's all. That's all. That's good.
I kept you here.
Yeah. That's good.
My name is Henry Masty, and I'm part of the class of 1963. And one of the good things about being from around here, there are lots of people that have kept this reunion committee active and wonderful, and we all here are appreciating their time.
Nancy Marsden Morrow, class of 1963, and I've been away living in Chicago for several years, and I'm really glad to be back in New England and being able to come to these events, and it's great. Thank you.
I'm only here talking to a friend.
Well, bring him into the picture.
Yeah.
Talk to him. Okay, well, let me get rid of
He worked for me at the Star Store when I was at the Star Store, and I live here.
Well, then just cross out
And that's how I got here. I didn't graduate in '63.
But that's okay. You're
I'm
as
Jim.
long as you're here.
I'm Jim Mello, class of '63, and went on to UMass Dartmouth, got a degree in textiles, and just about to wrap up an almost 50-year career with the Coast Guard. Great to be here.
We hope you've enjoyed this afternoon and the little interviews that were done by Ron Merkman and being filmed by Ed Kamara, one of our oldest and dearest friends. So a little background on Sue and I. We have been friends since the 4th grade. So we went through grammar school, junior high school, high school. I introduced her to her husband, and we stood up for each other's weddings. So we've been friends for a pretty long time. Sometimes we've come and gone and come back together. So since high school, I married and had 2 children. I now have 4 grandchildren, grown grandchildren, because, we are of that age. And I've been a realtor for 47 and a half years. I own my own company and still working. Retirement for me is a 4-letter word. I'm not interested in it. So we're here enjoying the afternoon, and I'm going to let Sue tell you about her and her life.
I married Butch. He was my senior prom date. And we have 2 daughters. My daughter, oldest daughter, currently owns the business that we ran, Bay State Window and Door. I have 4 great-grandchildren, not great-grandchildren, 4 wonderful grandchildren. Not the great yet. Grown, no more babies around. I still live in Rochester, been there for 51 years, and hope everyone had a good time, and look forward to seeing you next year.